Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for being with us. Very good to see you. Uh, so early. Hi there, John Mahoney. Also, Elise Madeleine, Elizabeth Felber. Nice of you to join us. SR, Mr. Dickens, Bill Leonard, Dorothy Joy, John Mahoney, SR O'Brien, Ann Wheeler, Lucy Fellows, Stuart Harp. Good to see you, Mr. Harp. Bonjour, sunshine. Yes. Hmm. All right. We have Margot, Elena, and David behind the glass, under glass. Michael, you're there too. I'm sorry, you were off to the side. I didn't see you. Hi there, Tina Shackelford. Hi there, Klaatu Forever. Yes, Michael, I didn't see you, but you make your presence known. All right, I'm ready. A large statue of a small national hero was unveiled this week in Cambodia. 7 feet tall and hand carved from stone, the statue commemorates the life and lives saved by a real rat. Magawa was an African giant pouched rat who sniffed out more than 100 landmines as a hero rat working for Apopo, a Belgian nonprofit group that's training animals to help clear minefields left from the wars of the 1970s and 80s. In some ways, Cambodia's wars have never quite ended. According to the UK-based charity Halo Trust, since 1979, landmines buried during the Khmer Rouge and the Vietnamese occupation have killed more than Oh, sorry. Since 1979, landmines buried during the Khmer Rouge era and the Vietnamese occupation have killed more than 18,000 people and injured more than 45,000. Rats are trained and deployed to locate landmines because they have superb and specific qualifications. They have a powerful sense of smell, which can detect chemical compounds in explosives, and they are not distracted by mere scrap metal. Rats don't weigh much. Magawa was just 3 pounds, so they don't set off landmines. They are also highly intelligent. Magawa was one of the best rats we've ever had, Michael Rain, who works for Apopo in Cambodia, told the Washington Post. Magawa was calm and focused. He was curious, very composed, and quick at work. He knew his job. Over his 5-year career, Magawa helped clear about 1.5 million square feet, one of Apopo's most successful hero rats. I've done stories following Cambodian deminers. It can be extraordinary and moving to see rats sniff and scratch at a landmine that might have been buried 50 years ago, alerting their handlers who reward them with small treat like who reward who reward them with a, alerting their handlers who reward them alerting their handlers who reward them with a small treat like bananas or peanuts. Landmines are then safely demolished. When Magawa retired in 2021 at the old rat age of 80, he apparently helped younger rats develop detection skills. Rats can learn by observing other rats. He died, he died peacefully the next year. Popo says more than 6 million landmines may still be buried in the soil of Cambodia. Magawa helped Cambodians personify a partnership of rats and humans that may continue to save lives.
That was great. Can I just get you to retract the Apopo size? More than 6 million. The second last.
Apopo says more than 6 million landmines may still be buried in the soil of Cambodia.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. So, good morning, everybody. Very good to be with you. Oh, love that rat. Michael, are we doing show billboards? You could hear what negotiated a last minute edit to the essay. Trying to remember. Oh, well, I had something else entirely planned, and then some of the reporting on it changed. And that happens sometimes, so. All right. Now our show billboards. It's very funny, Lucy Fellows. From NPR News in Washington, D.C., this is Weekend Edition. I'm Scott Simon. This hour, official talks between Iran and the United States begin. Then Ron Elving on the Week in Politics, Jason Benetti, the new voice for NBC Sunday Night Baseball, and later a detention camp in Syria for wives and children of ISIS fighters. Some have been there 7 years. An Australian mother and daughter thought they might be leaving, but
she's swallowing the air. She says, "Mom, it's so sweet." And then she sees a house for the first time. And then the car stops.
First, we have our newscast. Today is Saturday, April 11, 2026. That's very funny. Rats can find anything. All right, now we're going to do hour two. Good morning to you, Andrea Elizabeth. From NPR News in Washington, D.C., this is Weekend Edition. I'm Scott Simon. This hour, the U.S. and Iran in talks in Islamabad. Do they even agree on the agenda? Then Hungary's elections. What's at stake as Viktor Orban seeks a sixth term? Sports, Masters weekend, spring, and it's rom-com season. Halle Bailey on her new film You, Me, and Tuscany. And as Celine Dion is set to return to the stage, so is Elise Fur, a Celine tribute artist.
Listen to each line, and then I go back and I record myself over and over, sometimes 20 or 30 times, until I feel like I get it right.
First, our newscast. It's Saturday, April 11, 2026. Oh, it's Elisa. Why would I say Elise?
I had.
Hi, honey. Okay. All right. And I'll try and pick up the pace a little too. I'll try and pick up my pace. Okay. Why would it's Elisa? From NPR News in Washington, D.C., this is Weekend Edition. I'm Scott Simon. This hour, the U.S. and Iran in talks in Islamabad. Do they even agree on the agenda? Then Hungary's elections. What's at stake as Viktor Orban seeks a sixth term? Sports, Masters weekend, spring, and it's rom-com season. Halle Bailey on her new film You, Me, and Tuscany. And as Celine Dion is set to return to the stage, so is Elisa Fur, a Celine tribute artist.
Each line, and then I go back and I record myself over and over, sometimes 20 or 30 times, until I feel like I get it right.
Well, first we have our newscast. It's Saturday, April 11, 2026. What's the problem?
It sounded like you said L first our newscast.
I think I said, first we have our newscast. I'm okay with that. I made it. It's called a human sound. I know I do a lot. More than one. All right. Great. So, yes, my favorite Japanese baseball team, the Hiroshima Toyo Kart. Is that showing now? All right. And then for those of you who may not know on Substack, it's a beautiful day for a radio show. Let's do 2 today and a podcast. The great Ernie Banks of the Chicago Cubs, may he rest in peace, during the worst years of the Cubs record, used to say, it's a beautiful day for a ball game. Let's play 2 today. So I have for years done that right before we go. It's become a superstition, but then baseball, life is rife with superstitions. Some are very harmful, but something like this, I think, just focus the mind. So you can tell what's coming up on our show. Very good to be with you. And in any event, we are looking forward. I want to thank your local public radio stations for doing everything to keep us going right now. Take care. See you later. Ernie was great. I'm going to see if I can do, we still haven't got our problems with X worked out. I'm going to see if I can do some of our show stuff on Blue Sky this morning. We'll see. Take care. Bye-bye.